I'm back. Welcome back, my most ethical light and love crew. Angels of Love and Light, welcome in. My divine panel, of course, to do your thing along with the angels. Part of the angels are part of my panel. So anyway, what do we want to say over here? Good morning. Happy Friday. I was out. I don't want to say cold because I was basically overheating. And where do I want to start with this? Well, first off, before I forget, the title is Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Uh, Cheers to better health. Being back to better health. My goodness. Now, before I get into these cards, because I was like slipping, usually I pick the left hand first and then the right when I'm picking the thumbnail. I go like, I get it ready for the selection, right? And then I have my deck of cards in front of me, and I grab them with my left hand, and then I go boop, and then it has a 3, 2, 1, and I have 3 seconds to get the with my right hand. But this time I was like, oh, did I do something wrong? I picked with my right hand first, so I just left it at that. And then to get it in time, I accessed other cards here. Yeah, so that's what happened. And before I got on, I had a corn on the cob that I actually picked up. So I'm wondering if I had corn stuck in my teeth. Anyway, yeah, that's what happened today. And actually yesterday I was out sick. I was out sick. Like very you saw in that fragmented reading. Yeah, I was not doing well. Actually, I did well for what life bestowed upon me. And so I ended up having, it wasn't really a migraine, but I was about to throw up for sure. I didn't though. I just decided to isolate, and it was one of those things where like the more you try to do something, the more it works against you. And so I had to just honor like the nothingness and cocoon myself. And it was weird, like I didn't experience like cold sweats or anything, but you know, I would wake up several times like in what felt like overheating, but it was just an adjustment for my body to acclimate to differing temperatures. And I, you know how there are some people who are very sensitive to like atmospheric pressure, so they know when like it's about to rain, or there's just something like foggy in the atmosphere that causes certain issues. And I've met other people before like this, and I'm like, I can't be the only one. So I'm glad somebody finally admitted to that and expanded upon that. It wasn't just like people think like, oh, you must be imagining things. No, it happened before, like spiritual things too. And so I realized after I was getting better that it must be like something with like the solar flares, certain adjustments that are being made, because you know, like light from the sun doesn't travel. I mean, we don't experience the light from the sun like visually, even speaking, until like X amount of years or whatever, because of the distance between its originating point and the travel to here. So it's kind of like the same thing with those. I just feel like I don't think that this was 100% an attack. I feel like it was. I'd have to give more weight to you know, galaxies, certain alignments, certain adjustments that needed to be made, and those that are putting in the work can handle it, and those that are putting in the work also know how to be resourceful in asking for help and knowing who to go to for help. And so I have my defined team, and it's just kind of like instantaneous. So I'm more than pleased at that. Just thank you. I think it's just there's certain upgrades because my crown chopper, I told you, like I have not drank since I think the show that I went to, so like a month and a half to 2 months ago, and that was just like a kind of like a one-off thing. So um I don't know how that generated. I mean, it was weird because I was drinking water beforehand. So I think this is more of like a detox period because I've been motioned to eat healthier, and I could do mix between, you know, fast food and the two, but it's more in favor at this time to with being highly receptive to be more clean in everything. And um and so I think that's what that is. So I think I went through an upgrade. And I think those are, you know, when I say like bonus points included or this is the bonus round, I feel like that's what's happening. Huge upgrade. So when I was shuffling the cards, to keep it simple, I'm using the simplistic or the simplified tarot. I think that's what it's called. And then the second deck will be the Vision. What is it? The Vision Tarot. Okay. And what fell between, like, you know, I have like I'm sitting like like a businessman or whatever shuffling. One felt like when they say like nothing but the net, it's kind of like that, and it was back to back 9 of discs and 8 of discs. So this is being affluent but earning it, you know. In total, 8 and the 9, we've got 17 pentacles here. 17 big moves would be 17 in big moves would mean the star card. So celebrity status. Yeah, nothing but the net on that one. All right, and that's as much sports talk as I know. I'm feeling a little dry here, so give me a second. Okay, I need something for my lips. Ah. After being in bed, like I was I was in bed before that reading, and then I got up. I was like, I gotta do something. Maybe it's like a coffee headache or whatever. No, my sense that the coffee was just fine. It was good, like, you know. But at this, for some reason, it was just not sitting well, and so I'm like, okay, I don't know what's going on. I had my water, whatever, and so I was in bed till like 10:30 until I had to pick up my son again, like for something else, and I almost went back in bed again, but I'm feeling a little bit better. I mean, like, not as tired. So I don't know if tired is what I'd call myself right now, but anyway, let's start with the header cards. Ace of Pentacles was right hand, and then on the recipient side, Ace of Wands in reverse, 6 of Pentacles, and the Devil card. How crazy is that? What is it? What the frick does that mean? I mean, I'm in better health now. So, let's see here. So what this looks like is it's being granted, you know, like chim, why did I say it like that? Like ding, or granted a second life, you know, a second chance at things. So maybe that's my kin crew too, that this is a reciprocation, because look, dude, seriously, on the recipient side, seeing that like this is in reversal, it's like, so You know, wish has been granted, reciprocation, and somehow the double energy is tied into this. So there's just some kind of like investment on like on the doing side. So there's just something about using your darkness for good and the devil also acknowledging that. You know, you have to realize before, like, because this is a trigger for some, I know this because on one of my readings they highlighted the devil card and that was not what the reading was about. But I don't know, maybe somebody on the other end, my publicist, spiritual publicist, thought, hey, you know, we're kind of clickbaiting this one to get the crowd that it needs to, cyclically speaking. That I don't freaking know, dude. I don't know. I'm just gonna say the world is on my side, multiverse is on my side, because like I'm doing good things and I'm getting a lot of downloads and communications, and it's like, who are you, why would you communicate with somebody who couldn't handle like X amount of like data and values? So anyway, that's how I know. So let me go back to explaining this in the double card. Um, you know, this kind of reminds me of Lemony Snicket's series of unfortunate events, except like that's um the um the bad guy. But it also reminds me of like, you know, Roald Dahl, kind of like the BFG, that kind of energetic. You see, you know what I'm talking about, right? So there's something about an investment on a second chance, like there's reciprocating force, because you know what, we can do better, and there have been signs to show it. So your energetic imprint is quite they're saying interesting. But when you look at it, just like here, it's like hitting the ball out of the park. You drop the bat and you're running the bases. So that's really what that is. What is that? Is that Moneyball reference here? I don't know. I have never seen the movie. I just keep getting clips about it when I'm supposed to get clips about it. So, Vision Tarot. We're using this. So, even though we're keeping things simplified, this is not to dumb down the vision. So we're keeping that in focus. What does the divine panel want to say? My divine panel, what do you want to tell me now that I'm feeling better and I'm supposed to navigate things a little differently? Knight of Swords in reverse, so it's focus. Eight of Cups upright, and the King of Cups in reverse. What a theme, what a theme. All three of these appearing at different times of the reading. So again, continue to drink your water. Okay. That's what I think I forgot, and that was part of the messaging, you know? And remember to charge your water. By charging, I mean set it around crystals that you have placed good intent on. And if you're not into that whole vibe just yet, trust me, you will be. But like I don't even really do that. I have crystals all over the place, so like or rocks, fossils, whatever. Um, uh, so it kind of like feeds off of each other anyway. So, but like place intent, like you know, when you pray over your meals, that kind of thing. I'm sure you're raised with some of that too. But it's a similar effect. And it's, I mean, I'm not going to even go through all the examples. You'll know. But this is focus, and this is stepping into the comfort zone. Because you know when it's Eight of Cups upright, it's there's some drama, there's some like chaos, commotion in the field, in the current field. So you're stepping out of that to find the comfort zone. And then you get back to it, back to this old stuff too, to address it newly, but with a refreshed perspective. And so with that, it's like you're bringing your comfort zone, your sense of home, to kind of alleviate the tensions in another. For sure. So this is essentially what I'm hearing is like a retreat. Some people need to take like a little vacation, something like that. Why do they say that? That's what that is. To focus on priorities. Um, I don't know if priorities is such a strong word. It feels like somebody talking down to another, like, you need to get your priorities straight. It's not even about that. It's a refresh perspective. So it kind of it clarifies what the priorities are. The King of Cups in reverse. With all the water and like after going through like from I don't know, at least 12 hours of what I felt yesterday. In retrospect, I'm pretty sure that it was more of like a detoxing thing in the up leveling. Because I told you I felt like I drank an ample amount of water and I didn't feel parched, but at the same time, with what my body was going through and like the crown chakra um stuff, like if if it was an attack, I would feel like, like very much of that energy, aggravated energy, and I didn't. I mean, the only way I knew that there was like a little bit or like energy that was already addressed or being addressed that was hateful was because the notion to throw up. And I think I'm being told who that is. And yeah, just people and their egos. Anyway, um yeah, so the adjustment, because my head felt like tingly, like windy, like there was like some kind of development there. I know that sounds so airhead, like I know, but I'm you know what, if people want to be like that and talk like that on me, then that's their problem. Okay, I'm gonna let the divine take care of that shit. Anyway, the King of Cups in reverse. I feel like this thing is about getting in tune with how you feel about things, but also knowing how you want to address things, because you can't be like lopsided and be like all touchy feely. Like, people are not going to respect that space, whether you're male, female, non binary, or whatever the frick. It's not, how do I say it? In this current state of things, people don't ultimately respect that, like, at first account. Like, they don't, especially when they're muddled in their own stuff, in their own chaos. So this is getting in touch so that you know how the way you where you're coming from and the way you feel about things, and then knowing like what you're going to be walking into, um, what you're going to be returning to. You see, I just noticed here that the Eight of Cups has a hidden cave here. I thought it was just a rock. No, it's a freaking cave. So it's an approach to the dark night of the soul, and it's like a little bit of a retreat. So, and then it's knowing the undercurrents. Like, this cave can go underground as well, for sure. So this is definitely telling me that. All right, so that's the perspective there. That's really great. Because as a visionary, you can't, like, in order to think so outwardly, so beyond your times, to be so impactful, you have to be like very much like in your moment. Like, Spirit gave you the grand central stage, Tina, and you're planted right there, smack dab in the middle of like this woo woo craziness, and you found your spot. You found, and the spotlight found you, and so it's not about the scare of like, oh, what's your 5 minutes of fame, that kind of thing. This is very, very different. I I already know things that I care not to talk about to kind of put people in their place. Um, what do I want to say about this? I think that's it for that. Visionary, you're implanted here, so you have to get into the fields for reals. Like, you've got your own, like, I don't know, pit crew basically, from wardrobe to makeup to whatever, blah blah. What you're gonna have for the day for meals, and you get into, like, you have to take advantage of the, like, that thing right here, so that we get if you get better perspective here, you're gonna definitely get better perspective out there, for sure. That's what they're saying, just to summarize it. Because I know there's some people who are just as impatient as I am, if not more so. Anyway, my divine panel. Um, okay, so there's one. The Fool card in reverse. Something's about to begin, or it's just being objective with a new journey. Like, you've gotten signs, Tina, about where things are going to go, where you're going to be led, but the how part, there's no instruction manual. They told me, you know, you've been put in this position many times as far as creating like work instructions and data books and like, dude, inventory sheets and uh dude, so many charts, like, what the frick. So this is going above and beyond. This is applications and integration of what I already know, and being just objective about it. Like, there's with the instruction manual thing, you're just, it's not like uh, there's some sort of like documentation on like how to do it, but it's, I mean, I would be generating that is what they're saying. Like, document as you go. The journal entries are just fortifying, like, they're, you know, like what they're trying to say is those journal entries, those documentations, basically what I do in these videos are, when they're fully done, are just affirmations. So they're fully cementing things. Like, there's already a road path, like I've already like discussed it here, but it's also like laying down the cement rather than just the brick by brick path. So it's establishing longevity, and you know, positive affirmations are, I would have to say, a lot more potent in um in the aftermath rather than like as the prefix. Prefix is like definitely powerful because the initiate, like, you got to give credit to that. Um, but to follow through and see how everything has transpired, and yet also still express gratefulness, rather than just like, oh, I've already been there, done that, already received it, what's next? So there's something more powerful about and freeing in these journalings of like what happened after, when I complete these videos, that make it like almost spotless. I would have to say, like, even if there's like a little freaking typo or whatever, I learned that, Tina, you're not supposed to fix all the typos. You're supposed to leave them there because they're clues for other people too, for some reason. I don't know. Even like the autocorrect sometimes are clues for other people. Sometimes for myself, but anyway. All right. Death card is on the bottom. What's behind the death card? What's being chopped? Ooh, somebody's on the cutting block. Oh my gosh, what the heck? So, better health. Like, when you focus more on your good stuff, like, you don't have to invest all of your dark energy can be invested in like dissecting and doing your Dexter, you know, that TV show. um, Doing your Dexter stuff like in hermit mode, like your dark night of the soul. You know what? You can be your own mad scientist, basically. Mm. And that way, the divine is acknowledges you as like, you're not throwing any like bullshit into the arena. So therefore, I'm like, hold up, you know what? You're doing a great job with what you're doing a great job on. Let me just handle your shit. Let me handle the rest of that shit. and we handle it in full. Like that's amazing. To have those 2 cards, holy smokes. Well, I'm I'm intrigued. I want to see what's beneath that. 5 of Wands in reverse. It's killing off the it's calling out the opponent energy. Mm, definitely. So they're like they're not shutting them up basically. Top of the deck, 2 of Pentacles in reverse. Common theme. It's balancing things out. Yeah. So again, with the retreat, prioritization, and then landing that through integration, you let the divine handle like the dirty deeds. What is that song? Dirty deeds. Done something I forgot. Why do I always get blocks on music? I mean, like I guess I deserve surprise too. So in finishing up the videos or like doing like an after review thing, it's like, oh, that's it's surprising to me. Anyway, definitely, that's what that is. That's what those prefix was. Okay, beneath that is the universe card. It's not over yet. And then underneath that is, ooh, 10 of Pentacles. So part of this wealth is something that we can see in the tangible world, the outcome. I'm hearing that this is something that's also like political too. This is some, like, yeah, I'm getting the feeling for that. Okay, my divine panel, what do you want to say about that? You know, Knight of Pentacles. Yep, it's soon to be delivered. Like the suspense is building. The suspense is building. What are the answers? What's I want to see one more thing. Hold on. What does it have to do with the Hierophant in reverse? Somebody's about to be let go. This is I told you, the Hierophant in reverse. It's not just some like non-traditional, doing things creative out of the box. This is somebody who's like basically a lawmaker. This is this is a marriage, and this is a breaking of marriage. Like this, so this is local law, and this is the breaking apart of, you know, like divorce. Basically, this is major, like intimate collective breakup energy. Like it's written. That's what's. I'm like, oh, so what is this? What is this carrying? What is this all about? That's what that's all about. Somebody is about to be, like, cause, dude, I don't even want to talk about politics for sure. All right, that totally turned me off. All right. So what is my takeaway for this Friday? Actually, you know what? Let's start off with, no, they said start off with me. Start off with that first. I think I need to start making a habit of that. The Hermit in reverse. So you done your dirty deeds. Done right. So this is clarity because it's a greater sense of self-awareness in isolation. Now I can go out, enjoy my Friday, happy and healthy. Again, I'm gonna get 3 because the Empress I am. 4 of Pentacles in reverse. Don't like muddle too much. You don't need to micromanage your day. Of course, there are some things that can be taken care of, but nobody's hounding you like, where's this? Where's that? You know, nobody should be in that realm for me. Certain things can wait. Like let's just, okay. Just trust in the multiverse, Tina. You, like, they got you. Third takeaway, the Sun in reverse. So, yeah, the spotlight's on you. So just, it's, I don't think I have to tell myself to, like, not to get stage fright. This is more like, drink your water. and just enjoy your stage. Enjoy you being you on stage, and don't worry about the rest. Seriously. All right. So, what is our takeaway, huh? What's our takeaway? My kin, crew, and I. Huh? La 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 la. Eight of Wands, communication. What the heck? There's some kind of communication going on. Like, communication is not a one-way street. Sometimes it's even more than a two-way street. But this is definitely saying it's a two-way street. You know? That's crazy. So we got Three of Wands on the top, Three of Wands on the bottom. In total, I mean, we got the ancestry thing going on here from like our previous decks, what they were telling us. But then this is like the ships are coming in, the ships are coming in, like hooray, oh my god, like it's picking up the phone and like calling your friend and like, oh my god, like this happened, oh my god, that happened, oh congratulations. And it's basically not finishing each other's sentences, but it's like ditto this, ditto that, and so it's rocking it. It's Six of Wands. Ultimately it's victory. Yay. All right, so what is just your takeaway? My divine panel of humans. Oh, trophy cup. You're doing really well for yourself, for sure. In fact, this feels like a chess piece. Do you see that? You see that? There's like, that's like, there's a chess piece right there. But it's like the pawn. I think that's the pawn chess, like, piece. But then with like a huge, this is like, I forget what sign that is. That's like Hecate. It's like the moon goddess. You see? Like, there's that thing going on a headpiece. I forget what that's called. I should know, but it's okay. I don't remember right now. But it's elevating from like a pawn, like a scrawny nothing, like Tiny Tim thing, into like this big ass energy that nobody can deny, like how powerful they are. That's excellent. Bravo. So we definitely have yeah, definitely have what do you call it, like celebrity energy here. Yeah, like self-made. You know how I absolutely know this is because there's 5 flowers here. It's 5 of Pentacles. So it's like that welcome lay. That's definitely, yeah. It's like welcome to a new world of what you can make, what you can make, how do I say it? What you can enter into, what you can, where you can go with what you can make of things, definitely. So this is like for a big graduate level. Yeah. Okay, that's it for now. Oh, let's go ahead and grab from the Vision Tarot. Bottom of the deck is the Hanged Man card, being objective again, and it's peeking through right beneath it, 10 of Cups in reverse. So it's also being objective to what happiness means for you, because that can change too. That can grow over time. You can sort through that. You're not like bound to your bucket list. Who the fuck? Yeah. Top of the deck is the moon card. Manifestations. Full moon. I don't know when the full moon is next, but this is definitely also it has the Empress on the side too. She's showing her pregnant belly. So this is, yeah, something abundant coming along just fine, in sync, in harmony. You see? And the collective takeaway for this deck is Ace of Cups. No, Ace of Pentacles. It's a new beginning, new start, fresh start. It's a gift. This is from one earth angel to another. That's crazy. Okay. So what is just my takeaway? We'll do just a single one because I need to probably go to bed or something. Eight of Swords in reverse, getting unstuck. So this is definitely freeing. Whatever it is, I'm freed up and it's good. Yeah. All right, so now that this reading is officially over, I thank all my sponsors, all my supporters, all donations provided in light and love that reciprocate equally in and only of light and love. So I call back all my energy, all my power, essence, and gifts from those that wish, cast, generate, bring, or any variation thereof, ill will, intent, and or entities to pass through the white light of the Holy Spirit for cleansing, for blessings, and transmutation back into love and light energy. And then, again, for due diligence through Archangel Michael's blue flame, then to be refortified into me and only me, hassle-free, no doubt, no attachments, with the exception of all bonus points included. Thanks very much. Okay. So upon closing the portals in this reading, I send all energies back to their appropriate locations outside of mine with their appropriate karmas due, assisting with the sequence of roll out and line and love. I close the portals in this reading now.